Hello and welcome back to the Sega Swingin Report Show number 36. I'm Barry and with me is George.
Hi.
And it's been a while.
A bit.
Uh,
It's been a few days.
it's just been a couple of days since our last show, but we're back, and so let's get right into it. What have we been up to and what have we been playing? Let's start with George.
I guess I got a new car, so
Nice.
I could drive around now.
What kind?
A Nissan Versa. It was like the cheapest and best gas mileage there. I'm not the fancy type of person that wants a Ferrari or anything.
Who does?
I don't know. Some people do. They
Yeah,
sell.
that's
Um, I'm going back to school.
uh-huh.
Finishing that
Nice.
up. I hate it already. It's full of the most. Oh my god! I thought I was nerdy.
Yeah.
These kids are. Oh my god! These guys are another level. Um,
Geeks.
like one of them was trying to show me his girlfriend. Okay, he asked me if I wanted to see his girlfriend the second day I was there, and I
Uh-huh.
said, sure. I just want to see if she was hot or not.
Right.
And then he's like, check it, and then he goes to his website called Chatango,
Yeah.
and then he goes to his profile, and it's like a 2D image.
What?
It's like a cartoon.
So he's dating a cartoon?
I don't know. And then he's like, I guess it's supposed the avatars you pick are supposed to look like you.
Oh no, you got to look out for those people.
Yeah. And then the avatar wasn't even that hot. So
Uh,
what does that say about the girl in real life?
I don't know. I mean, I've watched enough like school shows to know that you don't want to get into the wrong crowd right away. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yep. And there's another guy that we have that I don't know what his problem is, but he lies about everything. And it's like outrageous lies. Like
Why?
I don't know. Like the first day I was there, he was telling me his grandpa was friends with Bill Gates when they were kids.
Yeah.
And then he told me like, oh yeah, they were friends when they were kids. And then he said, what was he saying? Oh yeah, he's worth about like 2 billion, all this bull crap. And
That's
then
nonsense.
and then I said, okay. And then later on in the day, he's like, I can't even sign up for financial aid. My dad makes more than $200,000 a year. And then I was like, all right. And then he's like, I wish they. I then he said, I wish this class got out at before 4:30 so I could catch the bus. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? If you're rich, you don't need to catch a bus. You get a fucking limousine.
I don't know. You got to look out for those types of people. Like I said, those are the kinds that go mental, like halfway through school.
That's true. That guy's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, I know, right? Just try to either become really good friends with them so they let you in on their plan and then like take them down, or
Just not go that day.
yeah.
Um, he's also kind of weird because well, no, actually that's it. I didn't want to talk about that guy anymore.
Okay, yeah, you might
He
be
wa-
listening.
yeah. Now he wanted me to give him a ride home today, and I wasn't gonna give him a ride home.
No way.
Fuck no.
Nice.
What have you been up to, Barry?
Oh boy, what haven't I been up to? I went on a road trip to Chicago. Uh, I could talk all about that, but I won't because it would take too much time. But it was a lot of fun. I want to move back to Chicago someday, so it made me want to move back because it's so much better than Philadelphia. So yeah, that's what I did, and then I got back and had to work again,
Uh,
and
Sounds like a fun adventure to
yeah, it was a
Chicago.
fun adventure. It was one of those trips where, you come back and you're so depressed because it was such a good way to live. Oh well. Let's see what else I went up to. I got a 3DS XL and I've been enjoying that. I've been trying to figure out what it does besides play games, and it seems like it's a lot of goofy social stuff that I don't really care about. But I like the Street Pass on it. That's kind of cool. And what else? I've been looking into like those cartridges where you can play like ROMs on them.
Oh yes, the pirated
But
stuff.
yeah, but like the problem is I'm reading the communities and it's like every single time Nintendo updates, they're like, "Oh, we're working on new software so you can use it again." I'm like, "Well, I just want to play my games." So eventually I'll probably get one, but right now I just want to get a few games.
Those
But
games are expensive. They add up. They're like 35, $40.
oh, I know. I mean, the problem is it doesn't do 3DS games; it just does DS games. Um, but I mean, the only DS games I really want to play that are expensive are the Phoenix Wright ones because those are about. I've seen them like 50, $60, and it's just not worth it
It's
because
ridiculous.
they're fun, but they don't have replay value. I
That's true.
mean, it's like reading a good book, and then you're like, well, I know what happened in the end, especially with those types of things because they're like court cases, so you know who wins. So how can you play the game again
I, I
if
I played a couple of them, and they do take up a lot of your time. They'll probably take up like, quite a bit of your
yeah,
time, a lot of reading.
yeah,
They're fun, but they have no replay value, like you said.
yeah. I want to try Ghost Trick. Um, let's see, I got Elite Beat Agents for $3. That's pretty fun. I
Nice.
got Sonic Generations just because I'd rather get that before a Mario game or I'd feel guilty. But I've been enjoying that. Let's see what else. I got one more. I got Super Street Fighter 4, which I haven't played that much because I got it for free. So I'm playing the games I spent money on before I play the ones I. Oh, and Crush 3D as well.
How do you
So
like Crush 3D?
it's cool. I like the price of it. New, it was like $15, which is what it should have. What a lot of games should be. So it's it's fun. I like the gimmick. Yeah, it's good.
So I should probably be talking about what I've been playing, right?
Yeah, sure. Oh, I'd say I haven't been playing any console games, which, is lame of me, but whatever. There's only two Sega console games a year now, so
Yeah, it's true.
really
Um,
that's, transformed and binary domain this year, pretty much.
Pretty much. And Anarchy Reigns next year. Fuck. Um, I've been playing Uncharted 3 with my brother, split screen, basically co-op.
Hmm.
That's like the only thing. I don't know. I've been in like a depressing mood, so I haven't really been in the mood for video games, I guess.
I hear you.
And it's not really that. It's just like I have this weird thing where like if I change too much stuff that's going on,
Hmm.
I just get really, really depressed about it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. And
No,
nothing I
I,
could.
I, I get you.
Yeah. So once I settle in, I'll be fine.
I've got this thing where it's hard for me to play really intense games because most of the time I just want to relax. Like Binary Domain, I hardly have played just because like you get home from work or it's like super hot out and the last thing you want to do is be playing something that requires you to like snipe 10 robots within 5 seconds. And
That's
I don't know,
true.
I like I don't know, I'm a lame casual gamer sometimes when I'm stressed out or when it's too hot.
Eh, So what kind of games do you like to play in summer?
In the summer I like to play like games like Just Cause 2, like big open world ones where you can die multiple times and it doesn't really hurt or it doesn't affect like jumping back to the beginning of some level except if it's like a mission. I like playing games I've already played before, so I don't feel like I need to put too much thought in it. uh,
Nice.
Puzzle games, a lot of puzzle games. So yeah, like I got Marble Madness on the Genesis last week and what is it, Bust a Move 2 for Saturn. They're good.
Nice. You like those?
Yeah, I like Bust a Move games.
All right, that's it. I'm done with this section of actually. I
Me
don't.
too. Should we get into Sega news?
I think we should.
All right, well, there's a lot of it. So let's start. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed has revealed a bonus edition. They've been talking about a lot of exclusive characters. Sounds like there's going to be some exclusives, like the Wii is going to have the Me, I think they're called, and they haven't announced the Xbox avatars, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be in. And let's see, the bonus edition is going to have an Outrun track, and it's going to have Metal Sonic.
Hells
So
yeah.
yeah, what do you think of all that?
I think it's bullshit.
Really?
No, it's kind of irritating if you think about it though, because I mean I actually don't mind the bonus edition. I just don't like the fact that they're going to be not giving you all the characters in one version.
Right.
I don't like that, but I don't mind them giving fans bonus stuff for paying $60 to buy it or
It's
50
only,
bucks. Sorry, gone.
it's only 40.
Well, $40. Really?
Yeah, it's $40 on Amazon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
But
that's why they're gonna have a lot of DLC. It makes me feel.
I don't mind that because Sega games go down in price really really fast, and I think a lot of like real big fans are like, oh, I guess I'll just wait for their games to go down.
I think that's what they probably figured because I mean I remember I buy them all new, but then like 2 months down the line everything drops down. The only game I haven't bought new is Domain and Vanquish, and both of those dropped down to about. I think I got Vanquish for $20 after 2 months, and Binary Domain was about 30 after maybe 3 months. So, I
Nice.
mean, I think it's smart of them just to drop it $20 to be 40 because you go in there and you see a brand. The good thing is it's releasing the same day as PlayStation All Stars, and that game's $60, whereas this one's only 40. So
Good pricing.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping they don't make Sega characters exclusive to consoles. I know they've been saying that some versions will have in the upper 20s and some versions will have in the lower of 20s in terms of characters. And I think it would suck to be like, oh yeah, the all the PlayStation 3 owners get this really awesome exclusive character. They get Rio, and like Xbox gets the Daytona car or something like that. I don't know. That would piss me off.
That's true. Yeah, that's the problem though. It's like I don't think anybody's ever gonna be happy. I think this happened last time, I guess.
Yeah.
At least they're not extending the title like Sega and no Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transforms what is that girl's name? Danica Patrick edition?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I don't know. From the look of it, it's like she's probably just going to get a mention on the back of the box at this point because they've already revealed the cover art and all the titles. I think they learned their lesson with Banjo Kazooie. They're not going to like stick her or the Wreck-It Ralph guy on the cover.
That's good.
So I mean, it's looking good. I mean, like I've said before with this, they've from the get-go they've been making announcements that for the previous game were like the big announcements they were making towards the end of marketing it. Like Ryo Hazuki was the big thing, but with this one we had Vice on day one, and the Outrun track's pretty cool. So I'll give it an A plus. I'll pre-review it.
Pre-review it.
Yeah, I just gave it an A plus.
Fuck yeah. You heard that you heard it here first.
Review.
um next, I don't know what the next thing is.
ESO2 reaches 700,000 players on the Japanese server.
What do you think about that? That's a lot of people.
It's good. I mean, it's a free game, so why not?
It's funny because Sega was like I think it took like how long did it take the Spiral Knights game to do 1 million? I think
Quite a while.
yeah, so this is pretty good. I think it's gonna be a popular game in Japan at least.
Hmm.
We can move on. I don't have anything to say about Japanese people.
Well, that's nice because last time we were pretty insulting. But
They can't
see,
drive. They can't drive. Okay, it's not my fault.
they don't have a lot of room.
That's true.
Insert coin clothing is making they're making cool Dreamcast and Genesis bags right in time for school. Are you gonna wear these to school and make friends?
Fuck that, dude. The people be like, "You like Sega? Okay."
Girl,
Everybody there plays Minecraft. I don't think any of them are like actually into consoles.
sucks.
Like they play Minecraft all the time.
Eh.
Like the teacher's talking, they're playing Minecraft.
On their phone.
No, on the fucking computers.
Oh, okay.
And then when the speech is over and we have to do the assignment, they just turn around. They're like, "What do you say? Are you serious?
Well then, you could bring your bag.
Hey, you like my Dreamcast bag? Oh, what's a Dreamcast?
That died.
I heard it sucked.
They should make Sonic Adventure 3 for Dreamcast 2.
Have you heard the rumors that there's going to be a Dreamcast 2?
I have, yeah.
Can't wait.
I'm on it. No, these the bags though, they're cool. I haven't gotten any of the shirts yet though. I want to get the Ryo Hazuki sweatshirt, but it's too hot out to warrant purchasing a sweatshirt for $60.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I'm willing to pay the money, but I don't want to get it now because I won't be able to play it, wear it for a couple of months. But it's cool that they're making Sega stuff. It's official. Um, Good for them. And if they give us free ones to give it away in a contest, then I'd be very happy.
That's true.
It's about time. It's about time we get some swag.
That is true. We haven't really done much on the site.
No, we haven't.
It's just that life keeps you busy sometimes.
Absolutely.
Sega quarter two looking good thanks to new streamlining strategy. And that's good always. Sega doing a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
All they have to do is make Anarchy Reigns tank.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I guess it's good they're making money. Hopefully they make good games and don't start making shitty games.
Right. Well, I don't know. I feel like we're past that. I remember the really shitty period where it was like 2005, 2006, where they were making all the even 2007, we had like, what is it, Astro Boy, that was really bad, and lots of licensed games. Like I go to the store sometimes and I see the used racks and I see all these games I never even thought Sega made. Like there's some racing one, I guess. I can't remember the name. One's like a bunch of guys standing on the cover, like they're gonna have a war. Uh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. They had a lot of games they didn't give a shit about.
I really like. I see it and I'm like, this looks like crap. And then I'll see the Sega logo and I'm like, where was I when this was being made?
Like I think it was fuck, I can't even remember the name of the game. It was like some futuristic RTS game.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and like they were all hyping it because they had this thing called Whiplash or something. Like they're all copywriting it, and it was supposed to be the next big thing, and then like, it got like 2 out of 10s at like all the sites.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like at that time they were doing what they're doing now, but instead of going to like little, iOS app developers, they were going to big time studios and being like, make us a retail boxed game, and that costs so much money. And then if it tanks, then, and more often than not, it did. I can't think of any. Did any of those games actually do well besides the platinum ones?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I can't. I'm thinking back. I can't think of any games where, well, a lot of them were like PC games, but yeah, but it's looking good. Guess digital is the future.
I
So,
yeah, it is.
unfortunately, no, I'm just kidding. Do you like digital?
I don't mind it. A lot of people I know dislike it
Hmm.
because they think it's I don't know. They think that like they won't be able to get their games anymore or some shit. I don't know. I don't mind it, but it'd be pretty cool if they did box versions of digital games
It's true. That's true.
with
But
like
I mean, oh, go
gone
on.
say with like extras, like a nice colored booklet. Charge $5 more. I would buy retail $5 more for like little extras.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, in the end, they're all going to work as long as our consoles work.
Yep.
I mean, the only thing that would suck is if, like, say, the company like Nintendo went out of business, and then you couldn't download the game again from, their server or something like that. I mean,
And that could happen. I mean, I'm not
yeah,
saying. I mean, it could happen. The world is such a fucking weird place. That Nintendo could go out of business in like 10 years, and all those games you bought on the VC store or whatever don't work. You know?
yeah. Nintendo Power is shutting down, so it's the first step.
That is true.
Wii U will come out and they'll underperform, and then for a few years, and then they'll go out of business, and we'll be laughing.
I don't think they're going to be going out of business anytime soon, but they're not. I don't think they're making the best decisions in the world.
Oh, absolutely not. The only I think they're doing well is portable.
Uh,
Well compared to the rest of their business.
uh,
No.
The portable is okay. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like the 3DS. I don't know. Something doesn't appeal to me about it. Am I disappointing you right now?
No, no, no. I'll let you know when I'm disappointed.
Oh, I'm not. I don't know. I just like. I haven't even bought a Vita either. It's like I don't really give a shit anymore about handhelds. I'm like, I don't even play console games. I mean, how am I gonna play handheld games?
True.
But yeah, we could talk about Viewful Joe sequel.
Oh yeah, Kamiya. That's how you say it, right? Or is it Kamiya?
Could
Uh,
be either one. I don't speak Japanese, dude.
we should learn. We could be otaku. Uh, he says he'd rather make a sequel to Beautiful Joe than Bayonetta or before Bayonetta, which is a shame.
Yeah, what do you think about Viewful Joe?
It's fun, but I mean they've done a sequel to it already, haven't they? And I feel like one of the
Yeah,
is kind of done. You know what I mean?
you can only take it so far.
Yeah, yeah. I think Bayonetta needs one more game.
I do too. Hopefully Sega's planning it, and that's going to be their big E3 announcement. They need a big E3 announcement.
One, not
Um,
even Sonic Adventure 2, which is a re-release. They didn't make until what was it, the Sonic Boom event.
and they went crazy for it,
Yeah,
even though they all knew it was coming,
played it before.
and we played it before. Yeah,
Well, Sonic fans.
if he wants to make Viewful Joe, I say let him.
Oh yeah, I mean the way Sega's been treating Platinum games, it's not like he'd be like, yeah, let's make Bayonetta 2.
So you could delay it to 2013. I mean 2015. Hackers modify a Mega Drive / Genesis so that when you take damage in game, you take damage in real life. What game would you want to play on this modified console?
Let's see, a Mega Drive or Genesis game.
Yeah.
I'd play Columns because you can't get injured in Columns.
No, that's no fun. I'd
What would-
play Fantasy Star 2. That way I could get even more angry when I'm taking damage. Like those RPGs piss me off already. Okay, because you're just standing there and you're getting hit. So imagine you're getting shocked. So it just fills up the rage meter.
I guess so. I guess so. I don't know. I don't like pain.
So neither do I, but I'm sure it'll be fun to play with drunk.
There is a pain game I think that exists. It's like two players sit at either side and one gives the other one an electric shock and then they keep going until the other one can't take it or something like that.
That sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible. We should play it.
No, I'll skip that.
Let's see. Moving on. September is a big month for re-releases, or not re-releases,
Or
for
digital titles.
titles. We have Hell Yeah coming in September, late September for $15, and Jet Set Radio coming early September for $10. What do you think? Are you feeling Hell Yeah or
I'm feeling it.
yeah?
It's kind of confusing. There's a comic book called Hell Yeah, so it's kind of weird that it's not comic book property. But it would have been a lot cooler if it was a comic book property. But I think it looks pretty cool, and everybody's saying it's really, really well. I mean, like really well designed. So I wouldn't mind playing it.
Yeah, I think it looks good. What do you think of people who might get into arguments of whether Hell Yeah is like a Sega game or if it's not a Sega game?
Well, I mean, Sega's a publisher, so they're publishing games that are good. I mean, I don't really complain as long as the games are good. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
All,
Because
what? Go on.
I was just saying, and I asked because I did that Jack Lumber review, and a certain someone commented that when I made the comment that it's like of the Sega style, kind of, that I was wrong. But I don't know. I mean, I see them now, and they're picking up games like Hell Yeah and the Jack Lumber one I just mentioned, and they're good games, and they have a bit of an edge to them, and I think that's more than enough to like warrant Sega picking them up. They're not like Cupcake cooking, mama or something like that.
That's true. And
So
people need to understand that like Sega's gonna have to make money. They can't just make the same games you guys like to. One person likes to play. You know, it's like they're in the business. People evolve. Like Sega didn't make the same kinds of games when they made the Master System and when they made the Dreamcast.
That's true. Yeah.
So companies involved, like everybody's all saying that like you can't get other companies to make games for you, and nobody complained at the time when Visual Concepts was making NFL games for Sega.
That's true. I mean, I just get annoyed when I see like them make an announcement of all the games that are going to be showing at some convention or expo, and people go, "Oh, there's only one Sega game on there because it's like a Yakuza title or something." It's like, no, they're all Sega games.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not internally developed, but if you have been company has really changed in the past 10 years, you can't expect to get a Smile Bit title and a AM2 title and a Sonic Team title every other year or something like that. I mean, a lot of those places they still exist, but they're making different games. I don't know. I mean, I respect Sega fans who have an opinion like that, but at a certain point, you just gotta like enjoy the games that they're giving. The good ones, I should say. You shouldn't have to enjoy the bad games. But I don't know. I think it's looking good for them so far. We haven't done our year retrospective yet, but I think this year will be a good one.
It's seeming that way.
It has good releases. Jet Set Radio, um, which is just going to be $10. We have Night, Sonic Adventure 2. Let's see, we had a Yakuza game. Was that this year?
Yep.
And we've had Binary Domain. We're having a franchise racing game. And yeah, I don't know what else has there been. And then some iOS titles. I mean, I think it's been a good year. There hasn't been any. There's been Rhythm Thief. So I think it's been a positive year so far. It hasn't been the best year, but I definitely think it's one of the best.
Yeah, it's true.
So, and what do you think of Jet Set Radio's price point? $10 is pretty good.
That's good enough for me to bite.
Yeah.
That's perfect pricing. It's you get Jet Set Radio for $10, and it's upgraded in HD, and you can use a second joystick on your controller. Can't complain.
Yeah.
High voltage. You could read this one.
Games. High Voltage said, "We harbor no ill will towards Sega. Uh, should Sega work with that studio again?"
The idea was that the rumor was that they were pissed off at Sega for supposedly not not sending enough copies of Conduit 2 to retailers.
Is that a bad thing though? I mean, it wasn't a great game.
Yeah, and they said they wish the Sega would have sent more copies, but they don't hate Sega, and they should have made a better game if they wanted more copies.
Like, go to the store and I see a lot of copies of Conduit 2, though. I feel like if they shipped any more, they just would have been selling anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Fortunately, I don't know. That too is one of those games where it's like made during that period where they're just making all these forgettable games. Was Condemned any good?
Condemned was pretty good.
Okay.
I
Okay.
liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Um, I rather have Sega not work with the studio anymore. I think there's more talent out there.
Definitely.
I think Sega gave them 3 game chances and they kind of blew all 3. So that pretty much sums that up.
Yeah. I mean, they're working with who's the developer behind The Cave?
Double Fine.
Yeah. I mean, that right there, that gave them a lot of bonus points for a lot of non-Sega fans. So I'd prefer if they work with smaller studios who make really good games rather than these mid-range studios that make mediocre games. High Voltage never actually proved themselves to be good, so I think it's best just to part ways, never work with them again.
Oh, I agree with that.
Sorry. um, should we move on to Sega Alliance?
Yeah.
Sega Alliance was announced. I guess it's a program where they work with iOS developers to develop games. It sounds like the games would already have been either in development or the idea is already there, but Sega would assist in development and in marketing. So really, it's more of a game of the developers, but published by Sega. I guess that kind of reminds me of like ToeJam and Earl or Echo, where Sega plays a part, but it's definitely more of the uh, developer's game than it is a Sega game.
Yep. My thoughts on the whole thing. I think it's a good idea to expand your catalog.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with it. That one game, that Lumber game, looks pretty cool. And
And like I said, it's it's nothing groundbreaking, but it's like a better Fruit Ninja with more of a I don't know. I like the whole lumberjack thing, and there's a story mode, but it is fun once you start getting into it and you see the logs spinning. It's goofy, but it's for 99 cents. It's a fun game. Um, and I actually tweeted to Sega. I asked them if this means that Hell Yeah is a Sega Alliance title, and they said it is not. So, I guess it's iOS only, even though it does seem like it's the same kind of idea. Like Hell Yeah was another developer, but Sega's kind of assisting. I think Sonic Team helped, or at least sat in on a meeting with the Hell Yeah developers, giving them pointers.
yeah,
Uh, I mean, I think it would be cool if they expanded Sega Alliance to more than just iOS, but it's fine. It's not like it's something you see when you start up the title. It's more of a internal or a development kind of term, it
yeah,
seems.
yeah, it does, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. They've been doing a lot of that recently. Sega Heritage, Sega Alliance. It seems like they're doing a lot better of a job defining their different releases.
Yep.
So good for them. I think I definitely like these changes. It seems like these are all the things that have been coming since the layoffs that took place. So
And that's
good.
good.
Yeah, interesting to see what's going on next year. Uh, let's see. The next bit of news: the official Sonic Monopoly board was revealed. It's $40. It doesn't come out yet. And do you like Monopoly?
I used to play it when I was a kid. I freaking hated it. It's too time consuming, man. I don't know. The board looks fine, I guess. I just not for me.
I don't know. Yeah, for me, I like the game, but I've never actually completed it. I know there's ways you can play it to like I don't know if it's like whoever reaches a certain amount of money wins or something like that. But I don't know. I think it's always good to have a Monopoly lying around in case you ever want to play it. So I'll pick this up. I don't own Monopoly. I've actually been wanting to buy the Seinfeld Monopoly, but I think I might get this and that one because there's also a Futurama Monopoly and a Simpsons Monopoly, but you can't have too many of them.
Yeah,
So it's cool. My only beef with it is that there are only I think three Sega Genesis locations on the board, and there's about three Sonic 4 locations, and Sonic Riders has a slot, which is kind of weird, and I think Sonic 06 isn't even represented on the board, which is kind of funny.
that they're just trying to forget about it.
Yeah, I know, obviously, yeah. Well, it's interesting too. You look at uh, the original concept for the board, and I think they had like silver appearing on the cover and things like that, and they've trimmed it down to Sonic Tails and Knuckles, which is seems like I think someone at Sega was like, no, we don't we don't talk about silver anymore.
We don't even know
So
who that is.
it's probably Azuka.
He's like, what? The best characters aren't in this thing?
Oh, yes.
Assassin's Creed 3 director blasts Japanese storytelling, calls out Bayonetta.
Yeah, this was pretty big. We got about 25 comments on it. Um, I don't know. Do you think the guy's an asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I think he doesn't understand shit. Like he doesn't understand that games don't have to be the same way they make games. Like they think everything has to be super deep and like detailed. I like Assassin's Creed, I understand, but gameplay wise, it's kind of crap. I always complain about it. Like it works for what they're doing, which is progression of story,
Hmm.
but it's not like they're revolutionizing gameplay or anything.
I feel like American developers are really obsessed with telling stories, like
Yeah,
Fable, American, but American, European, English developers, basically like Fable and Assassin's Creed. They're always like the epic tale, and I'm like, I just want a fun game. Really
I don't think they get it.
don't. I mean, Bayonetta. They knew it was a cheesy story to begin with, and I mean, the characters were the great thing about Bayonetta, not the story. So
That's what I agree with.
I think he's like other people have said. I think he's just jealous. I think he knows it's a better game.
I think so too. I think he probably played it and said, "What? There's no good story," and he just put down the controller.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh,
Well, you know how developers are. It's like they think they're on some other plane of existence because they're in the industry, so they have the right to like complain. I don't know.
that's true.
Forget him. I don't know. Assassin's Creed 3, is that the one with the giant pirate ship?
That's the one where you come to America or whatever.
Okay. I don't know. I've never gotten into the series. I know you've played it, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Is it good?
yeah, they're pretty good games. You should play. Don't play the first game though. The first game sucks and has nothing to do with the other games.
Oops.
So yeah, if you have like $10 to $15, go buy Assassin's Creed 2. It's worth it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pick it up next time at the bargain bin.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap now, and it's pretty fun. It's like one of those games where you like they kind of give you a little bit of like they use real history, then they do backstories on the characters, so you kind of say, oh, that's pretty interesting, you know?
It's like learning.
Yeah, you're kind of learning, but it's like they add like little stories that aren't real, but it's still pretty cool. Like you're in history. That's basically the concept of the game.
I'll check it out. Let's see. Last piece of Sega news. Senile Team releases a free Dreamcast game called Polico late today. I played the online version. It's simple, but it's cool to see a free Dreamcast game. So
It's good to see that Dreamcast still getting games.
it's I think it's going to be having 3 or 4 games this year. There's that Redux, and there's that one that just came out. Uh, Damn, I forgot the name. It's behind me, but I can't see it. And I think there's a third one that's coming out from Red Spot Games, and then there's this one. So good for them.
Nice. Um, I don't know. We have two off-topic things, and I think we're gonna cut this one a little shorter than we usually do.
Okay, sounds good.
It sounds fine. I mean, I'm trying to get them under an hour because I mean, who wants to listen to us talk for like 3 hours?
I do.
Oh, of course, because you want to hear yourself talk.
Yeah, right.
Off topic. Bayonetta director calls PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale a Smash Bros. Ripoff.
He's right.
He is right. It's the same exact bullshit.
And like, I haven't watched a lot of dev team videos, but it just seems like they're kind of phoning it in. I mean, with Sonic and Sega All Stars Transformed, it seems like the development team are actual Sega fans who can get really jazzed about it. But it seems with I don't know, maybe this is just the Sega fan in me, but it seems like PlayStation, it's kind of hard to get really jazzed about like PlayStation characters. Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really look at all of those characters and think, yeah, PlayStation. I'm more like, yeah, Parappa the Rapper, but I don't really associate him as like a PlayStation character.
That's true. That's the problem. They don't have mascots like Nintendo does, you know?
No,
Um,
it's a bunch of sweaty guys and a bunch of like animals, pretty much.
Fighting it out in like Sackboy. It doesn't make any sense. And everybody's saying that it plays worse.
That's great.
So like it's gonna be a worse game than Smash Brothers that you're copying. It's a fucking terrible idea.
Yeah.
They didn't.
With like the kart racing thing, it's a genre in itself, but with this, you can't claim, oh, it's just a fighting game. No, it's a Smash Brothers game because no other game exists like Smash Brothers. It's 4 characters stuck on a tree, stuck on a screen, a 2D view with like a countdown for their lives. I mean, it's the same exact thing. You look at screens of it. In fact, I've looked at screens of it, and I thought I was looking at Smash Brothers stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a direct copy. Like they're not making any secret about it.
So, I mean, I'm really happy the next All-Stars game for Sega wasn't a fighting game, because that would have been pretty abysmal if these both came out in the same year.
That's true.
What's with them taking the All-Stars title? I mean, I know Mario has used it before. Sega's using it now. I mean, I don't know why they can't pick a different term. Seems like All-Stars has become a Sega thing. I don't know. It's cheap.
Sega should have just called it Superstars like they did before.
Battle Royale's the name of that movie with all those kids killing each other. So right there's another ripoff.
Fucking assholes, man.
Idiots.
Yuji Naka's studio is working on Digimon Adventures. What do you think about that?
I actually liked the first season of Digimon.
Oh, fuck this. This is going nowhere good.
But I'm not excited for the game because it's like a remake of the, I guess, original story, which doesn't really sound very exciting. It's a PSP only game, so no one will play it, and it probably won't come to America anyway.
That's true.
Did you see the photos of him on Twitter? He just released his Wii fishing game, and I guess he was holding this like framed copy of the game. Maybe it was like the first one printed, and then they showed him at a table drinking 2 glasses of wine, wearing a mask.
That's pretty much his career right there.
Career is just smiling at the camera and drinking a lot of wine.
He actually bought that one copy that he had, and that's the only copy that game sold.
Yeah, right.
I just don't understand I don't understand, like, I thought they were going to be a bigger developer. I thought, like, Sega actually, like, promoted, I think, pretty well Let's Tap.
Yeah.
And, I just think these other studios there that he's working with, like, these other publishers, they just don't care.
No, they don't.
They're like, let's make this game and make it cost cheap. And then they're okay, and they go make it, and they're all right then, and they just release it.
Well, they had those strings of iOS games that Ryan and I were making fun of, where it's basically like, tap the bear. The bear needs to be tapped. Will you tap him? Tap the bear for 99 cents. And then it was like, cut the string. The string is there, but is it cut? No, cut the string. Sense. There is even, like, the time of day. Open the app and see the time of day. At certain times during the day, you'll get points. So the more you watch the clock, the more the time will change.
That's ridiculous.
It was real, too.
Oh, God. They're really desperate for money, huh?
So it was like saying that there are special times of day, like 1:11. So if you get the 3 1s, then you basically get 111 points. So
I don't know what to say about that crap. And your kid is crying.
You know, right?
I think it's funny that, like, oh man, I don't know, man. That's just sad. He used to be like a top tier developer, and he's making fucking time games.
Well, he had that one Rodea the Sky Warrior, but the problem is he finished it, and the publisher's holding on to it, and they haven't released it yet.
They're like, this game is going to be worth $1 million once it never comes out. We're going to sell the copies on eBay.
Let's go back to Sonic Team, really.
He should just go back to Sonic Team. I gave Proby or whatever the fuck it's called. I gave him a chance, and they're not doing that well. I mean, if you're making iOS games for 99 cents about fucking petting bears, come on, dude. Everybody knows you don't pet bears.
No, you feed them and love them.
You feed them, and then when they get addicted to human food, you let them out in the town.
Exactly.
This is all this week's talk, I guess, right? We're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Short episode, short and sweet. Tweet to us or post on our Facebook about what you want to see next week. We're trying to, change the show up, I guess, get some more ideas.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see you again next week. And like George said, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Segabits. And same goes for Twitter. What is it? Follow us.
Yeah, follow us. Stalk us. All right. Bye.
Listen to the music, listen to the music, listen to the music, listen to the music, Don't you know the